Hi loves, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Juksmichael. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for sticking with me, and if you're new on this channel, you are highly welcome. Today I want to share something very personal, something I've not talked about on this channel, and it has to do with my job loss. I want to talk about how I've been able to survive, how I've been able to navigate not having a salary. I lost my job during COVID, that's in 2020, around June, July. That was when I lost my paid job, and prior to that, I've been working for 10 years from NYSC. So that means from when I passed out from NYSC, I had a steady employment for 10 years, and having that steady employment for 10 years means having a steady salary. So for like 10 years, or in fact, if I add my NYSC year, it will be for 11 consecutive years I had an income. I had a steady source of income, and then all that came crashing down in 2020 due to COVID. My company, they downsized massively and I was affected. Guys, it was a huge blow, but luckily for me, I had other side hustles that I was doing. I've been a makeup artist for the past 10 years, so I still had that. And then my sister was running a food business, so I joined her in doing the food business. But it is still not the same, because business and having a job, they are two different things. I felt the pinch of not having a steady source of income. I felt the pinch of that month end alert that always enters at the end of the month. I felt the pinch, I will not lie, because there are some benefits of having a salary. On top of the list was that it helps you to plan. When you have a steady source of income, you know what your salary is. It helps you to plan, it helps you to budget, because you already know at the end of the month you are getting something. But when you are doing business, week 1 may be better than week 2, week 2 may be better than week 3, a month may be better than the next month. It's been such a huge learning phase, and at the end of the day, I'm just so grateful to God, because there has been times when I didn't know what tomorrow gives or what tomorrow will bring. And for someone that had been earning for such a long time, I always had resources available to me. I always had resources to do whatever it is that needed to be done without relying on someone, without even relying on my husband. But I had to start relying on him. You know, my independence was shaken a bit, and it can be a struggle, especially if you've been dependent for a very long time. It can be a struggle when you now have to depend on someone else. Not 100%, but like there is a level of dependency you have on your partner or on your spouse. So I had issues with that a bit, because when I earned, I had my money. I could do whatever I wanted to do with the money. It's not as if I was not accountable to my husband when it comes to finances. But this past 3 years plus has been such a learning. See guys, this is a part of me I've never shared. So I'm a bit shaky, because it's very personal. It's very, very personal. But like you all know, I like being very I like being very frank. This is me, this is my life. So but I'm feeling a type of way. Of course, nobody compelled me to talk about this. Nobody compelled me to share this video or to even make this video. Basically, what I'm saying is that I just want to share my experiences so far, how I've been able to navigate this learning period of my life, how like things I never knew I could do, how I started doing them. So on top of my list is that this learning phase has made me realize how resilient that I am. I didn't know I had this much resilience in me. I never knew, but this learning period over 3 years plus, it has really shown me that there is nothing that is thrown at me that I cannot survive. There is nothing, like, I can weather all the storm. I can weather the storm. I can push through walls. When I lost my job in 2020, I immediately joined my sister in the food business, and for the whole of that 2020, the food business really boomed. So I was earning something in a month, even though you won't really compare it to my salary, but like I was seeing money. Do you get? So I really didn't feel the pinch in that 2020, but then the late of 2020 I took in for my son. So you can imagine the whole of 2021 I'm not sure I earned anything substantial because I was pregnant. From being pregnant, I had my son. So for the whole of 2021, I think that has been my worst financial year. I didn't really earn. I did not earn much. I earned, but it wasn't anything significant because I was dealing with pregnancy and all the troubles that pregnancy comes with, and then childbirth, nursing an infant. So I didn't really earn in 2021, and then in 2022 it's been ups and downs. Even up till now in this 2023 I earn, but like I said, it's just like this. So on my list is prioritization, guys. Now you know, I've learned to prioritize. Like, it's not as if before when I was earning that I don't prioritize. Of course, you prioritize your needs, you prioritize your wants. But you see, right now, I've become like a pro in prioritization. What needs to be done, what is, like, in their scale of importance. I have so mastered the art of prioritize. Let me not bite my tongue. I have so mastered the art of hey, Chineke. Guys, I have learned how to prioritize. Let me just put it that way before I bite my tongue that I'm speaking English. And it's something I've learned, I've mastered so well on top of my head. When I have whatever it is that I have, no matter how small, I already know the major things that needs to be done as it relates to running my home and as it relates to me personally. This learning phase has made me so resourceful. I am so resourceful. It's in my hands. I'm so blessed with my hands. Whatever I have a lot of things I can do with my hands. My resourcefulness is coming into full display. Prior to before I lost my job, I knew I was resourceful, but I just didn't know the extent of how resourceful I could be. But right now, guys, I'm very resourceful and I'm just so grateful. And then this learning period has also made me to really focus on myself, to improve on a lot of things. I've been learning skills. In fact, this year as a whole has been a skill acquisition year for me. From writing a certification in digital marketing, to doing an IT support training course, to doing a Christian course, because I also took my spiritual life seriously this year. So you see, this whole year I've been learning a lot. Like I said, it's been a skill acquisition year for me because I am preparing myself for what is to come. I am watering, I am planting, and I know that my harvest is around the corner. I know that 2024 I am going to experience a full-blown harvest. And then, guys, another thing that this period of learning has taught me is mindful spending. I'm not a reckless spender, but you see, right now I've become very, very mindful of the way I spend money. This is something that when I was earning, you know, the fact that, oh, at the end of the month I have something, like sometimes you even spend your money in advance, you spend it ahead of time, and that is not actually a good financial habit. That is a very bad financial habit. Why is my battery low now? Okay, so I was talking about being a mindful spender. So right now I'm very, very mindful when it comes to spending, and I have also become very prudent. In fact, it's sometimes that my husband used to yab me that I like pinching pennies. Hello, I don't pinch pennies, but I'm just prudent, and like I said, I prioritize. I focus on what is important. Then another thing this learning phase has done for me is that it has made me take my spiritual life seriously. I have taken my spiritual life so seriously that right now I'm operating at a level of rest. I don't even know how to explain it, but like, I don't have everything that I need, but I am not worried about anything. That is something prior to now is not. I worry a lot. You could call me a worrier. I always worry. I always panic over every little thing. But this learning phase has really made me realize that it's not by how much you worry. What will be will be. The things that you don't have control over, you really don't have to worry about them. So even in my financial adversity, I am so calm, I am so happy, I am so joyful. Guys, before, when I was working here, once I'm broke like this, I'll become very, very sad. Right now, I am just happy. I'm in a state of gratitude. I'm grateful to God. I don't worry about a lot of things. Like, that's why a lot of people's, my close friends or acquaintances still believe that this girl is balling, because you know, I don't even look like my problems. I don't allow the issues of this life or the bills or the demands or whatever to make me get worried. I have learned to trust God more, because you see, God is forever faithful. Even when you think that he's not doing anything for you, or he has not granted you that special request, God is just so mindful of us, and he's just so mindful of me. And I have learned to trust in him completely. If I perchance have to worry at all, or I have something that is bothering me, or there is something that needs to be sorted out, God always makes a way. And now that does not mean you should now live your life without working and just trusting God to do everything for you. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that the level I'm in right now, I am actually very chilled, even not minding my financial predicament. I am very, very chilled, because I know that something good is about to come, like something big is about to happen in my life, and I can feel it. I don't want this video to be too long, and I'm actually making sense in this video, because I just feel that this video is all over the place. I actually wrote down my points, so I planned this video, but like I said, this is such a personal, it's something very, very personal for me, so I'm a bit why are you talking about it? Do you get? That's why it's as if this video is just all over the place. So please bear with me, bear with however you see this video. It happens, okay? Then another vital point, something that has really helped me, is my mind. Guys, you know, no matter what you're going through in this life, have a good hold of your mind. So my mind has been, I think my mind has been my greatest asset, because I've refused to allow my situation to define me. In my mind, I visualize a lot. I still visualize myself on that job, on that career. I visualize myself doing things that I'm supposed to do, like hitting milestones. I fill my thoughts with so much positivity, so that my physical situation will not affect me. Does that make sense? So please, whatever it is you're going through, make sure you are controlling your mind. Like, feed your mind with positive things. That way you remain on top no matter what, okay? So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Subscribe to my channel, give this video a massive thumbs up. Till I see you next time. Bye.